Hello and welcome to today's episode of Focus Atlanta. I am your host, Keisha Lancelin. Thanks so much for tuning in with us this Sunday afternoon. In our first segment, we're going to talk a little bit to our creatives. Atlanta is a phenomenal place for you to get that creative spirit out, for you to learn some things and find some new avenues to get it out. And in this segment, we're going to talk about Kirk Studios. Cam, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
You have got to be excited. This is phenomenal. Give me a little background. How long were you thinking about doing this? When did it come to fruition?
Yeah, I guess you would say I've been thinking about it since I was a baby. My dad's a photographer, so he first put the camera in my hand as a way to make allowance. So in a certain way, he planted that seed for me. But when I moved to Atlanta, attended Morehouse College, I kind of was able to connect the camera with my passion for music. I developed a career for myself, just being a photographer, a documenter of all things Atlanta, the culture, the music scene. And about 6 years ago, I just realized I wanted a permanent space. I wanted a location that I could foster community, that I can bring more photographers into the fold, more creatives, even more musicians, everything. So we created Kirk Studios 6 years ago, and we've been really just rocking ever since.
Now, see, what I love about that is that because of who you are and because of your talent, that could have just been for you. That could have just been
Yep.
your space to get everything done, a venue for you to get the things done. But you said, no, I want it to be a space for other people like me, for other people who have that energy, that drive. What made you say, I need to be a conduit for the other creatives?
It was important. To be honest, being a photographer in this day and age, in the social media era, it completely changed the landscape and the blueprint plan for photographers. So I knew as I'm kind of learning and navigating and fostering and discovering things on my own, there has to be thousands of other young creators following in my footsteps that also have no game plan, no guidance, or don't really know what to do. So I knew creating a space would allow me to pour my resources back into it and help really sustain the industry. Like, if I want to make sure I can walk in the rooms and be respected when I say I'm a photographer, I need more photographers in those rooms as well. And I need more people that understand the power and the success of a photographer. So I like to do it for those reasons. I like to do it to sustain my industry. I like to do it because, I'm learning new things, and I think other people need to learn it just as fast as me or faster than me. And then I just like to build community. I just think that's the key to life. I don't think anything can exist without a true purpose. And I think we have a purpose here at Kirk Studios to foster community, specifically within the creative world.
And that is exactly what you're doing. That has got to be so gratifying to maybe, walk in and see those other people in those other spaces and filling in the gaps where, again, you're a photographer, but you're making a way for other creatives. Maybe, that person is not necessarily into, photography. Maybe it's graphics, but you have created a
Yep.
space for more than what you started out with. You created a space that can grow with people. It's super exciting. Tell me
Thank
how
you.
people can learn more. Like if there's a creative watching and it's going, oh my gosh, wait, there's a space for me. Where do they go? Where do they learn more?
Yeah, if you want to learn more about what we're doing here, a lot of our programming, we do free workshops. We actually are in the midst of a 3-day boot camp that we're doing, creative boot camp for 50 kids right now, 50 young adults right now in the other room. But you can learn more about our programming on camkirkstudios.com or on social media at Kirk Studios. We post a lot of amazing content there. That's like a big part of our brand. But we also share a lot about our updates and events and things you can get involved with. We're truly a community space. The room that I'm sitting in right now is a free computer lab that we actually open. So as I'm utilizing it right now for myself, other creators in the community can utilize it as well. So it's truly just a lot of resources here that you can really take advantage of.
I'm so excited for you. I thank you for bringing this to our city. I thank you for, again, opening up your talent, opening up what you've been able to do to the next person. You're really doing this for the next generation. When we're moved on, you have created a
Hmm.
space for somebody else to step into your shoes, and it's just really impressive. Thanks so much for coming on the show and sharing it with us.
Thanks so much for the platform. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, guys, you have the website. Please take the opportunity to go to the website, learn a little bit more. If you yourself are in that creative space, if you are a photographer, if you are a graphic designer, and you've been wondering, is there a place for me to open up and to learn more and to do more? This might be the spot. Thanks so much for tuning in to this segment of Focus Atlanta. Please stay tuned for more. We'll be right back.